Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Godzilla. Now, this time I'm going to review the second movie of the Godzilla franchise. The second movie, which is, well, the sequel to the first movie. And here it is. Godzilla raids again. Dun dun dun. Now, to begin with, I saw both the English version and the Japanese version. So I have mixed feelings about this. On the plus, the Japanese version, they had the story straight, the dialogue straight. However, they lacked in music and, well, narration, I suppose. Now, in the English version, they had the narration over the story, so it was easy to follow and wasn't as boring, I suppose. I don't want to sound like rude with this, but the narration helps the story move along quicker and much more effectively. However, the English version, they screwed things up. To begin with, they called Godzilla in the movie Gigantus the Fire Monster. What the hell? His name is Godzilla. The first movie must have been out already. So why change the name? Why call him Gigantus? It's Godzilla, damn it. And they don't refer... They barely refer to the Oxygen Destroyer. And the Japanese version, they were true to the first movie. But this movie, the English version, oh my god, the dialogue is just terrible. However, the narration helps the story move along, and the English version provides more music, which works well, whereas the Japanese version, they were lacking in music, so that's the plus on the English version. Now, seeing how this is the second movie of Godzilla, he's not the only star in it. Check this guy out. That's right. Look at him. Look at them. See? That people is Anguirus. And he is one of the most badass monsters to have ever existed in the kaiju world. For starters, he's pretty damn tough. He's apparently a species of ankylosaurs that survived. And, he's a pretty decent adversary for Godzilla. However, the sad thing about this is that the battle is too short. I mean, it's fun and enjoyable, but it's too short. I mean, Anguirus proves to be a worthy foe, but the battle is too short. They could have made it longer and more suspenseful. But for what it's worth, it's a good battle. Now, let's see. As for the Godzilla costume, well, it was slimmed down a lot. Yeah, it was meant to make the costume much more lighter. And I'm not sure I can't recall if I mentioned this before, but the first Godzilla costume, it was bulky and heavy, which made the actor pass out. So this time they made the costume thinner so it can work. And I gotta say, I'm okay with that. I like that. However, the camera angles, they could have been better. The first movie made Godzilla look huge and gigantic, titanic even, but in this movie, the camera angles weren't working very well. Weren't working so as well as the first one. So Godzilla doesn't appear to be as gigantic as other monsters, as the first Godzilla movie. Sorry. But overall, it's a good movie. And the ending and the final battle between Godzilla and the military is just perfect. It's just awesome. Yeah, they end with an avalanche burying Godzilla. So that's a pretty smart thing to do. So overall, this movie is pretty decent. I like it. And there's one more thing though about the English version that really pisses me off. The roar. They mixed Godzilla's roar with the roar of Anguirus. What the hell? Why did they do that? Godzilla's roar is distinctive, and so is Anguirus's. How can they screw that up? Ah. Well, anyway, for what it's worth, this movie is pretty good. I give it about 4 out of 5 stars. I will recommend it. And that's about it. So next week, hopefully, I'll review Godzilla vs. King Kong. Hope you guys enjoyed that review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until then, have a fun week, and see ya, ladies and gentlemen. See ya.